What if I told you there's one trick you can use that will make anyone like you immediately? Imagine being able to connect instantly with friends, strangers, co workers, even people you just met, by using a simple, science backed technique. Whether you want to build stronger relationships, ace that next networking event, or just feel truly understood, this hack can change your life starting today. Before we dive in, if you're serious about growing your social skills and mastering the art of connection, make sure to subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and hit that bell. You don't want to miss our weekly deep dives into psychology, communication, and unlocking your best self. Think about the last meaningful conversation you had. Did you walk away feeling truly connected to the other person, like you were both on the same wavelength? Or did it feel a little awkward, like you were talking past each other, wishing you could bridge the gap? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us crave connection, but we rarely take the steps that spark that deep, instant bond. There's a reason for this, and there's a way to fix it. Let's start with a quick experiment. Sometime over the next day, maybe even today, try this. Pick someone. It could be your classmate, a coworker, your mom, or even a stranger on the bus. Ask them this question. When was the last time you cried in front of another person? Just thinking about it might make your heart race, but this is where the magic happens. What you're about to discover isn't just a conversation starter. It's a powerful tool for connection on a level most people never experience. Why does a question like that work? Let's explore the science. Every time you talk to someone, there are actually 3 conversations happening at once, according to recent research. There's the practical, making plans, solving problems, asking, "What's for dinner?" or "Who's picking up the kids?" Then there's the emotional, the feelings behind the words, like sharing a heartbreak or laughing about the most embarrassing moment in your life. Finally, there's the social, where you reveal your values, identity, and what makes you tick. Every great conversation travels through these 3 layers. The trick? Being tuned in to which one you're in and matching the other person. That's what the top communicators do without even realizing it. They sense and mirror the level of conversation, making the other person feel understood. That's how you connect instantly and make people feel like you get them, even after just one conversation. But most of us fall into a predictable trap. When we talk, we think we know what the conversation is about, but we often mismatch. You might want a sympathetic ear, but the other person responds with solutions. Maybe you're looking for advice, but get only reassurance. This mismatch creates that awkward, unsatisfying feeling where you're just not clicking, no matter how hard you try. Here's the instant fix, the one trick that will make anyone like you immediately. Ask a deep question. It's that simple. Deep questions go beyond facts or small talk. They dive straight into what matters: beliefs, feelings, experiences. Instead of "Where do you work?" ask, "What's your favorite part about your job?" Instead of "Where'd you grow up?" ask, "How did where you grew up shape the person you are today?" These questions invite vulnerability. They show you care. They create space for the other person to reveal who they are, not just what they do. Now, I know it sounds intimidating, and you might worry you're prying or being too personal. But here's the surprising truth. Research shows that most people are hungry for these kinds of conversations. A well-known psychologist from a major American university has demonstrated again and again that people dread these deep questions in advance, but walk away feeling energized, happy, and deeply connected to their conversation partners. Every time. If you're feeling bold, try that crying question. If that seems like too much, start with something a bit lighter, but still deep. What's a moment you felt really proud of yourself? Or who's made the biggest difference in your life? Instantly asking a question like this sends an unmistakable signal. I see you as a real person, not just someone passing by. And if you share your own answer afterward, you supercharge this instant connection. Take the story of a well-known surgeon working in a large city. Every day, Patients came to him terrified about a diagnosis. At first, he gave them all the technical, practical details about treatment, risks, and timelines. Rationally, his advice was sound, but many of his patients went against it, insisting on interventions they didn't need. Why? Because he was talking practical, but his patients needed emotional. They weren't ready for facts. They needed empathy, understanding, and a moment to express what they were really afraid of. Everything changed when he started asking one deep question before giving advice. What does this diagnosis mean to you? Patients opened up about their fears of letting family down, worries about being seen as weak at work, memories of their own relatives. The surgeon listened, related to their feelings, and only then shared his medical guidance, with far better results. One deep question, instant connection. If you're enjoying this and want more practical tips to connect instantly with anyone, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Who are you excited to try this with? What's your go-to deep question? Your stories inspire others. Here's the thing. Deep questions don't just make others feel good. They activate the brain's reward centers in both people, creating a rush of happiness and satisfaction. You literally feel more alive. That's because we're wired for real connection, not just exchanging surface facts. Society today is more divided and polarized than ever. But being able to connect instantly, by tuning into the right level of conversation, by being brave enough to go deep, breaks through barriers faster than anything else. That's why people who know this trick seem to have friends everywhere, why they thrive at work, school, and beyond. They're not necessarily the most outgoing or charismatic. They simply ask better questions and really listen. Teachers are taught to clarify. Do you want help, a hug, or just to be heard? But most of us don't ask that outright. Instead, we can use deep questions as a shortcut. Not only do they help you match the conversation type, but they also invite others to do the same, opening the door to powerful, shared experiences. Next time you're talking with someone, friend, family, or even a stranger, try nudging the conversation deeper. What's been the hardest part of your week? Or, what's something most people don't know about you? When they answer, share your own story in return. You'll notice the difference instantly, a flash of empathy, a spark of realness. That's your brain telling you, you just connected. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights from the Growth Mindset Project. Your support helps us reach more people and create more transformative content like this. Remember, connecting instantly isn't about having all the answers, being smooth, or impressing with stories. It's about being unafraid to be curious and a little vulnerable, about making the other person feel truly seen. Try this experiment this week. Ask someone, when was the last time you cried in front of another person? Or any meaningful question that goes below the surface. Then watch how quickly you both light up with that unmistakable feeling of connection. So, if you want to make anyone like you immediately, skip the small talk. Go deeper. Connect instantly. And if you want more tools and tricks for your growth journey, check out the other videos popping up on your screen now. Don't forget to hit that bell so you never miss a breakthrough. Thanks for watching the Growth Mindset Project. Here's to real connection.